Greetings everyone, this is Melek Shalama, and I just want to do a different kind of video today. Basically like a trading psychology video, a more personal video of like my trading experience this week and some of the lessons that I've learned and some of the things that I'm implementing into my trading. So basically there's nothing on the technical side that I need to add to my trading. Risk management is proficient, and the trade setups, the strategies, they're good to go. I just need to implement them properly, right? So implementing your strategy properly is basically a psychology aspect of trading, right? So this week I basically was very disciplined, right? And I had minimal losses and minimal gains, right? So a couple of these trades I took, they were break-even trades, right? So basically I entered these trades and they did not go totally in the direction I wanted. So they basically reversed on me, right? Now they went into profit, about 6 points in profit, and then reversed. So I actually gave back about 6 points in profit, but my trailing stop is 6 points. And what I have observed in the market, in the ES futures, is that if something is retracing 6 points and more, it's basically gonna go further. Like if it gets to the 6 point level, it's probably gonna go to like about 8 or 10 points, right? So basically within like a consolidation structure, like some of the videos, if you check it out, there's basically a consolidation. We break lower, we reverse and break back above the high of that consolidation, right? So in that scenario, I've observed that you need to exit the trade if we break above a prior structure, right? So that's why I have a 6 point trailing stop, because most of the times that's about the top of a range, right, that you broke out from. So I obeyed my rules. I didn't interfere with the trailing stop too much. Some of them I exited manually because I already know it was going to hit the stop. So it was only a couple ticks before it actually hit the stop. So I'm improving on the psychological side of trading, right? I'm improving on my discipline, and that's the only aspect that I need to really step up my game in. And once I have that governed and under control, it's like they say in trading, the profits will come, right? You just have to execute the strategy over a series of trades for the probabilities to work out. So basically I have like some mean reversion strategies. I have the Black Sun strategy, I have the Bowling Green strategy. So that's Bowling Green is a reversal, accumulation reversal, and the Black Sun is a distribution reversal, right? So it's distribution, accumulation, basically Wyckoff stuff, right? And the 365 is a continuation to the downside. So it's a trending environment to the downside, and you're looking for a low volume retracement to actually get involved in that trade, right? So my executions have been optimal, right? I could improve on certain executions, but I'm not looking to. I'm a little conservative right now because I had a little period where I was getting frustrated with reading the order flow, and some of these trades got stopped out, didn't even go into profit, right? So it's like I'm thinking, okay, am I reading the order flow wrong? So to have that confidence within myself, I became a little more conservative to see where price action is actually going, if I'm actually reading it right? And the trade I took today was actually a trade where I could have entered, according to my criteria for the Black Sun strategy, I could have entered a lot earlier and captured a lot more points. But I'm being conservative because that's just what it is right now, right? So I'm gonna continue just maintaining that conservative kind of vibe, and then progress to executing more efficiently. And if you hear the radio in the background, I'm at work, right? So I'm a fire life safety director in a high-rise building in Manhattan. So that's my day job. I'm hustling in the mornings, trying to do my trading before I get to work. So, it's a grind, right? So I don't get much sleep, or as much sleep as I should be getting, because I have to wake up to trade and then like do an afternoon shift. So I'm reaching home late, and then but all that is neither here nor there, because we're men and we have to do what we have to do, right? If we have goals, we have to make sacrifices to attain these goals. So that's what I'm doing. And basically, discipline is the key to success in trading. Understand that you cannot predict what the price action is going to do, but you can observe order flow over a period of time, like I have in Bookmap, observing the order flow, and know that a 6-point trailing stop is good enough for me to get out of a trade. And as I gain more confidence in reading my order flow properly, right? Because I am reading the order flow properly, right? But in getting stopped out and losing trades, that's affecting the psyche in doubting oneself and one's ability, right? So that's a killer as well for traders. If you doubt yourself and you're not confident in the trades you're taking, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to miss trades and stuff like that. So I'm just changing my mindset. It's a probability game. You stay disciplined. You trade like the house. You don't trade like the gambler. You just stick to the rules and you keep rolling the dice. That's how it goes. You have a high probability trade setup, like my Blackstone strategy is buying exhaustion on high volume. You get a sell volume delta response over a certain amount of contracts. You enter the trade at pivot resistance or some other kind of resistance or retest level on a higher time frame. You place your stop just above that first high volume delta buying bubble, right? Because if it breaks above that, then that means it's continuing to the upside. If the sellers are really taking control on the first sell delta response after that high volume buying volume dot, then the trade should go in your direction. And that's my high probability setup. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna know I'm wrong immediately. If it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. It may reverse on me, like a couple of those trades that happened this week. Those, you have to accept all of the outcomes, right? Because I'm in an environment where there's boundless outcomes, right? There's a bunch of players in here doing all kinds of stuff. There could be a high volume player that just boosts price up. We get a responsive seller, and another trader just decides to take it up from there and just stops me out. So yeah, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna continue just staying disciplined, sticking with the program, and you see my journey over this year, right? You see what I do with these Apex accounts. All right, y'all, so it's Melek Shalama. I hope you all enjoyed the different kind of video. Usually I just post trading recaps. I don't really show my face too much, but this is a more personal kind of journaling of the week and what I think I progressed in, right? So basically I progressed in discipline, held my ground, stayed composed, and just let the trades do what they do, right? All right, y'all, it's Melek Shalama. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.